This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Oh, welcome back, everybody, to Cadillac High School. We're just moments away from National Anthem and starting lineup. I'm Dan Gussert, and with me tonight is Jason Main as we bring you the broadcast here on 26 Sports and CCTV of high school girls basketball, where tonight Petoskey's made the trip south to face the hometown Cadillac Vikings. Jason, good to have you. Petoskey's coming in with 0-4 record, and Cadillac pretty solid start, 3-0.
Yeah, and really they both probably want to end on a good note before the holiday break. And both teams would like to nothing more than to get a win and have some momentum carried in, hopefully for some good practices over break.
Okay, so we're getting ready for our national anthem. Tonight, I believe that is going to be sung for us. We'll make sure we double check on that here. We do have the Cadillac Pep Band in the gym here tonight also.
You're not singing tonight, are you, Dan?
I am not singing, no.
Just making sure we're there.
Cadillac's coach, Mike McLaurin, makes his home debut. This is his first season here. Cadillac, his wife and daughter are singing tonight. This is Lisa and Molly McLaurin coming out onto the floor to sing our national anthem tonight.
Hey, good job by them.
Nice job. Great round of applause here as we get set to meet the traveling squad here tonight, the Petoskey Norsemen, under the coach of, under the direction of Coach Brian Shaw. We do want to mention that Kaylin Bromley, junior guard for Petoskey, will not be playing tonight due to injury.
At guard, junior number 5, Alex Odenbach.
Alex Odenbach, number 5. She is a junior here.
At guard, sophomore, number 24, Jamison Carr.
Second guard, Jamison Carr. She's a sophomore.
At center, senior, number 32, Megan Kolb.
Megan Kolb, 6'1" senior.
At forward, junior number 10, Shelby Buchanan.
Shelby Buchanan, she's a junior and she's wearing number 10.
Sophomore, number 44, Sydney Mann.
Sydney Mann, another sophomore, 5'8". She wears number 44. Now for the Cadillac Vikings.
Cadillac Viking fans on their feet. Here's the starting lineups.
So, like you said, Dan, Coach Mike McLaurin making his debut tonight at home. Starting at guard, number 2, Molly Anderson.
At guard, a junior, number 3, McKenna Bryant.
Number 3, a junior, McKenna Bryant at the other guard.
McKenna was one of our pre-game players tonight. We got to interview her.
At the other guard, number 15, Livy Meyer.
Forward, sophomore, number 11, Macy Brown.
Macy Brown, number 11, starts at a forward for Cadillac.
Center, senior, number 23.
And finally, number 23, Chloe Fessler, the only senior on the team, starts at center.
Brian Shaw.
Chloe was our other player of interview here tonight. Both girls did a fantastic job. Good to have them on the show. As we get ready for our tip right here.
Yeah, and Petoskey comes in, and they have a pretty tall girl, 6'1", number 32, Megan Klump, and that'll hopefully not be an issue for the Vikings as they start a guard-heavy team.
They come in 0-4, but they've played some pretty solid teams.
Yeah.
Marquette out of the UP, which is supposed to be a very, very good team.
Yep, and they played Manton, who's really tough.
Who's really tough this
Elk
year.
Rapids and Gaylord were the other two.
So this is a Big North Conference game. It's the opening conference game for the Vikings. Gaylord comes in with the one loss. Petoskey comes in with the one loss to Gaylord. Ball out of bounds. Here we go with the Vikings' Olivia Meyer. She sends an inbounds to number 3, McKenna Bryant, and the Vikings get in their man offense. Goes over to Meyer off the screen and looks inside to a rolling Macy Brown, and that is turned over, and here comes Petoskey.
That's something they're not going to be able to do is throw it over the top of 32 for Petoskey. She sets good screens, and she plays pretty big, and it looks like she shoots a 3.
And draining that 3, Megan Culp with a 3-point shot to start the game here tonight. Nice offensive set to start the game right there. Coach Mike McLaurin and I chatted before the game, and he's been a little bit girls have started a little bit slow each game, especially in the offensive department, as we see quick basket for 2 right there by the Vikings. Molly Anderson.
Yeah, and Cadillac likes to come out, pressure a little bit, and I don't think they really care about stealing the ball too much. Obviously they'd like, but they want to really just pressure them and make them work all game.
As we see the ball go out of bounds. Retained by Petoskey. This is number 44, Sydney Mann, getting ready to inbounds it here. She's guarded by number 11 for the Vikings. Macy Brown, it comes out to the top right here as we watch Alex Odenbach get into the Northmen into their offense. She's going to end up with it in the corner, and her shot is off. It's rebounded right there by Molly Anderson. Back come the Vikings. That's Bryant with it right there. She crosses over, goes to the baseline. And we've got a little bit of blocking foul, a little body foul right there.
You can see the difference in Petoskey and Cadillac. Cadillac wants to get it up and move and see how fast they can get up the court and score.
Bryant inbounds it. And we've got a travel call right there.
Molly Anderson. Couple turnovers for the Vikings early, and anytime in girls basketball you can eliminate the turnovers, you give yourself a much better chance, and that's boys and girls basketball.
Odenbach with the ball right here. She brings it down the floor, sends it over to Jameson Carr, and it comes out to Culp. Petoskey swings around, finds a cutting Culp inside.
And she stepped out of bounds.
On the baseline. Yeah. Nice weak side help right there as junior McKenna Bryant came down and closed that baseline off.
Yeah, Culp's moves pretty well for being 6'1". Sometimes you see girls with slow feet that are that tall, but she's pretty quick.
This is Fessler with it. Odenbach. Molly Anderson with a little short jump shot. Ends up just a little short of the rim.
And I think Macy Brown knocked it out of bounds there. And one good thing about that, it gives Cadillac a chance to set up a little press here. Just a man-to-man press, but they really want, if the ball's dribbled at them, to try to double-team it. And here it comes right here.
Sydney Mann up top. There's the double team. It's deflected and stolen from the Vikings 3-on-1. Leading that break and ending up with the free throw line jump shot is number 15 for the Vikings.
And a good rebound by Macy Brown. Takes it back up with her left hand and gets fouled.
Yeah, Olivia Meyer with a nice look on that. Off the fast break. She got it back at the elbow, was off with the jump shot. But like you said, Mike, good offensive rebounding right here by the Vikings.
It's a second foul actually on number 10 Buchanan. She's going to have to come out of the game here early in the first quarter.
Coming in for her is number 22, And that would be Kayla Fineout. Vikings go 1 for 2 from the line to tie the score at 3. Get back into their press. Just a man press. Looking for any chance to double team out there, for somebody to turn it back, make a bad decision, or just to get the speed of the game up. Culp hits another 3, give her 6.
And that's a pretty big weapon for a 6'1" girl to come be able to shoot. She's got 2 threes in the first quarter here tonight. You know, and you can't leave her out there, but you got to think she's not going to do that all game.
Molly Anderson's shot is off, but it is rebounded inside and put right back by number 23, which is Chloe Fessler. There's going to be a jump ball call right there, as Petoskey's number 24, Jameson Carr, kind of put the ball in the breadbasket, if you would, of Olivia Meyer. We have a tie-up, alternating possessions, stays with Petoskey.
You know, and we're playing a Big North game here, and Cadillac can't take Petoskey too lightly. Obviously, with the boys' lesson from Traverse City West the other night.
McKenna Bryant with the steal. She goes coast to coast, avoids the contact, puts it in off the glass. The Vikings up by 1.
Nice play by McKenna. She almost got called for a charge, but Petoskey was too far under the basket for that.
And Petoskey content to get into the offense. This is Culp. Not ready to receive that pass. Jameson Carr and the Vikings come back. Bryant slowing it down this possession. Cadillac going into a little bit of a 1-4 set. Avoiding the baseline cut, kicking it out top. 3-point shot is off. Culp with the rebound. Back comes Petoskey.
That's a tough shot for Macy. You know, you're right at the line there. You're used to shooting a 3-pointer, and one step in is sometimes the hardest one to make. Here's Culp, kicks it out, and there's going to be a travel on Petoskey.
Well, we've got a stop and play right here. I want to mention our camera folks out here tonight. We've got Damian Brooks, Zach Wiggins, and Aaron Dunlop providing you guys all the shots. And taking care of the graphics in the truck is Gabby Long, and our director tonight is Wyatt Van Dynen. I'm Dan Gussert, and with me up here tonight is Jason Main. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast thus far. We'll screen and roll, blocked inside. And we've got a foul right there. It looks like that's going to be on Macy Brown.
On Macy, yeah. You know, and that's when you really don't want to get 90 feet from the basket, but they really ran a good screen and roll, and Petoskey made a nice play on it. Cadillac looks to set up their press again right here.
Inbounding again, Sydney Mann. This is Alex Odenbach with the ball. She's going to come up with her right hand down the middle of the floor. Looks for a teammate. Just a little miscommunication. That speed up of play a little bit that the Vikings are hoping to get you into.
Yeah, that's all they want is to make you work a little harder than you want to, and a little pressure forces some turnovers. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Bryant with the ball. That's Meyer. Off the screen roll. She's open from 2. It does everything but go in. But a strong rebound right inside there by number 11, Macy Brown, that sophomore here for the Vikings. She'll go to the line.
Looks like Maddie Drabeck, and I don't see the other one there. She's behind the ref here. Look to check in right now.
While they are sorting this out, we want to mention our sponsors tonight. Our presenting sponsor is Cadillac Casting. Also sponsoring tonight's broadcast, Pizza Plus, Fox Motors of Cadillac, and Cadillac Tire.
So Michaela Knight and Maddie Drabeck check in the game. Now the Cadillac looks to do a little zone press here. Looks like they're in a 1-2-1 press here.
Culp gets a quick breather for Petoskey. They have a hard time with this. There's a nice pass right there to open jump shot. That is a little off. The Vikings come down with it. I think that's number 22 right there with the ball, which would be Katie Bartman. This is Molly Anderson up top right now. She looks it over. Comes to our side of the floor. The ball goes off her own foot and out of bounds. Called by veteran referee, Mr. Stump. Along with him tonight, we have Mr. Reese and Mr. House. Good to have that crew back.
Another turnover by Petoskey, and it's a 9-6 right now, and almost a turnover-ridden quarter here. Number 14 for Petoskey, Ava Matthews checking in the game. Kind of surprised they've kept Culp on the bench for so long. She's not in foul trouble, but
well, the pace of the game is pretty quick.
Yep, and she's really got their Petoskey's only point.
Nice pass right there by the Vikings. Great pass right there by number 12, Michaela Knight, inside to number 11, Macy Brown.
Yep, good play, good roll by Macy.
McCann has trouble with it at the half-court area. It's picked up by the Vikings. This is McKenna Bryant leading the 3-on-2. She goes to Molly Anderson. Molly steps out to the three-point line, and that shot's off. Powering the rebound and getting 2 more points. Macy Brown, and we have our first timeout. That makes the score 13-6 in favor of the Vikings. Well, Jason, you're seeing 2 different ideas of what we want going on in the game. Petoskey wants that slow it down a little bit, especially on the offensive end where they can use their height to their advantage. The Vikings want to get up and going right now. That's the style the game is being played at. Get up and go.
And with Culp on the bench, they can't take advantage of the height. Cadillac matches up with them pretty well. They struggle kind of getting in their offensive set. Almost looks like they're running a flex kind of offense, but unfortunately they're not setting good screens, and Cadillac's had to take advantage of that. So
and number 32 has checked back in for the Vikings here. She's down the floor out of the screen view right now. Megan Culp with all 6 of Petoskey's points. Breaking the press pretty easily is Alex Odenbach. That's number 14 right there. That's Eva Matthews.
Yep,
24 is Carr. Comes back to Matthews, and they get it inside to Culp. Little block shot inside by Macy Brown.
Yeah, good play by Macy. She went straight up and made a good play.
McKenna Bryant goes baseline. Doesn't like what she sees. She kicks it out. Comes all the way back to this side of the floor for her. She stops it, sets up the 3, and that is off. And that's a foul the Vikings don't want to probably get.
That's the second one tonight they've gotten on this end after a shot.
That's Michaela Knight with that foul, her first. And for the Vikings is Emmeline Rosenberg. She's a 6-foot senior. So talking with Coach Shaw before the game, he was really hoping to see how his guards matched up tonight against the Viking guards, and knowing that his guards were going to be under a lot of pressure, and as the game wore on, would they be less aggressive?
Yep, and
would they continue to attack the basket?
Right, you can tell Cadillac, they play 8 or 9 girls already in the first quarter, and they want to keep them fresh.
With the steal right here, Michaela Knight. She finds number 4.
That's Maddie Drabeck.
Maddie Drabeck, sophomore, yep.
Yep, and she's going to go to the line and shoot a couple here.
While she's shooting, holiday season upon us. If you are interested in ordering any DVDs of games we've covered all football season, boys basketball, boys ice hockey, or girls basketball, you can order box sets, you can order individual things. You want to check online at cctv-cadillac.org or mynews26.com, or you can give the station a call at 577-1874.
Checking in for Cadillac are Emily Bond, Katie Bartman, and Livy Meyer.
That shot is off. Culp with the rebound. She sets it to Odenbach. Alex pushes it down the floor. She finds Annie Miller. Comes back into Culp. She's going to go off the glass, up and in. That's a nice offensive possession by the Norsemen right there.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they want to get her on the block, although she does shoot the 3, but she looked pretty comfortable right there.
The stop and go right there is off from Meyer. excuse me, that's Knight, Michaela Knight. This is Mann with it. As the quarter comes to a close, that shot's off. Not sure if that shot was off before the horn or not here, this rebounded attempt.
I think they're going to get a foul here. Teams are going to probably head to their bench while foul is going to be on Katie Bartman, I believe.
Her first. Odenbach will step to the line. Alex Ware's number 5 right here. After these 2 free throws, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with second quarter action. Nothing but net on that one, Jason. Cuts the lead to 14-9. That makes it 14-10. She looked great on both of those. It's the end of the first quarter. You're watching girls basketball here on 26 Sports and CCTV.